Hello Slaters! Welcome back. In the previous video, you have learnt many interesting facts about globe. Today, we shall discuss some more points on globe. As discussed earlier, we have seen that globe is a model of the earth. Why do we call globe a model of the earth? We call it a model of the earth because with the help of a globe, one can see the entire earth at a glance. It is more accurate than a map because it is a three-dimensional model of the earth. We cannot see the earth at once as it is so large. So, globe helps us to see what the whole earth looks like. A globe is a better representation of earth in comparison with a flat map. As the earth spins on its axis, globe also has an axis and we can rotate it. So a globe helps in properly studying about earth. We understood that globe or the shape of earth is spherical. If we start traveling from one point without changing direction, we reach the same place from where we started. Now, I have a question for you. Write few differences between a map and a globe. We have learned that we can see latitudes and longitudes on globes and maps. Lines of longitude and latitude aren't there physically. They are imaginary lines so that we can navigate around this planet of ours. One more question, dear Slaters. In the previous video, I had asked you all a question. Even though Australia is located on the lower part of the earth, why do people not fall off the earth but fall on the earth? Can you answer now? Dear Slaters, let's move on and discuss about the importance of latitudes. Latitudes are used to define the north or south position of a location. It helps us to divide the earth into three different heat zones. Why the earth has to be divided into different zones? Because of the spherical shape of the earth, the amount of heat received on the surface of it is not even. The places near the equator receives more amount of heat when compared with the places far away from the equator. It means when we move away from the equator towards the poles, the amount of insulation decreased. The places near the poles receives very less amount of heat and remains frozen. Dear Slaters, can you reason out why some places on earth are very hot and some places very cold? Now, dear Slaters, we shall end the session with some home assignment for you. Question number 1. Which is the largest parallel on the globe? Question number 2. What is the other name given to 0-degree meridian? Question number 3. What are the lines of longitudes also called as? Question number 4. What would happen if the earth were flat and not spherical in shape? Question number 5. What if latitudes and longitudes were not drawn on the globe or map? Question number 6. Even though Australia is located on lower part of the earth, why do the people not fall off the earth but fall on the earth? Look at the video again and answer the questions. With this, we end this session, dear Slaters. We shall meet again in the next session. Thank you.